There's a fiercely loyal and devoted following to this particular series of books, so I'm wondering if you feel some kind of a responsibility towards the fans who are already devoted to those books, and what kind of encounters you've had with the fans since you've been involved in making the show.
Yes, of course there's a sense of responsibility to sort of honour a set of books that are, so widely loved. It has a very huge following, the books, Diana's books. But I think that our show has, how we've gone about it has been characterised by a great love themselves. I think Ron's a big admirer of the books, and Terry, the costume designer, was a fan of the books anyway. So I think she would almost number herself amongst them. And in terms of sort of encounters with fans, generally it's been incredibly affirming, and they've been very generous to us, and seem to really like what we're doing with the stories, so which is really encouraging
And a relief, I'm sure.
It is a relief. Yeah.
And have you received any unusual gifts or anything you'd like to tell us about?
Nothing unusual. I mean, I actually received some incredibly nice bottles of wine a couple of days ago, so yes, very welcome. I think there's a lot of sort of cookies being cooked and muffins, and which is great. But yeah, they're an incredibly loyal following, and we're very lucky to have that sort of support base for the show.
And there's a lot of new fans have arisen, I think particularly because of what a powerful role that Claire has and that Katrina Balfe embodies so well. Will you talk a little bit about Claire's role in working with Katrina?
Yeah, I mean, one of the interesting things about our show is that it is the main character is a heroine. It's a female lead, and I think that's to have that stronger character that is female, to have that kind of breadth of experience, for her to do a lot of the things that often boys do in shows, I think is a really strong element in the show. And yeah, I mean, Kat's very brilliant. I think she does an amazing job on the show, and but she's sort of fantastic to work with, easygoing, but also can sort of produce the goods. And so, but with these long shoots, we're lucky to have a team that I think we have gelled really well, and that's been kind of essential.
And is it challenging for you to commit to as long a series as this? There are 8 books in the series. I mean, the show could potentially run for a decade.
I mean, because of how the books pan out, I only had to sign for 3. So, but yeah, there's always an element of like, are you signing your life away? But with a project like this and with the people involved, it's not that hard a decision. So.
Okay, and finally, just talk about Scotland as a character in this.
Scotland's, I've really enjoyed working here. We're based in Glasgow, the studios are near to Glasgow, and Glasgow's an amazing city, very warm people. Most of our crew are Scottish, and it's a place that has a lot of heart, a lot of charm. It's a beautiful country, and that definitely feeds into the show in a big way. That has been a real bonus to the whole experience. Has been coming up to this very proud and vibrant country.